Hi everybody, welcome back to Blissful Budgets. I'm Shels. Today we are going to go ahead and do a weekly check-in video and a cash unstuffing. So that's where we have some money here, my cash wallet, and my notebooks that I do use for that. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I do hope you consider subscribing. I do everything here from budget videos to finances, content like that. If that's something you're interested, go ahead and hit subscribe, but we'll go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so this is my monthly spread. This is where I do log in my everyday spendings that I do take out of my everyday binder. That is the key I do have here. I do have personal, groceries, gas, eating out, household, and miscellaneous down in the corner, the right-hand corner on this side. So I do log in my spendings from Thursday to Wednesdays because I do get paid. My hubby does get paid on Thursdays, and that's when I do my cash stuffing. So I like to renew it on these days. We'll go ahead and jump. On this Thursday, we did have a no spend day. That is great. We weren't planning no spend day. Friday, we did end up going back home, going out of town. And so we did end up getting some gas for $47.66, and we filled up our SUV at our halfway point, and then we ended up having dinner that night. So we ended up spending $47.16 at a restaurant. At home on this day. The only reason why we did travel back home is because my hubby did have a dental appointment, and both of us did have chiropractor appointments as well. That's why we did have to travel back due to doctor's appointments. And our chiropractor back home is he's amazing. As soon as I found out my hubby had his dental appointment, I went in and I called every day to see if they had cancellations to squeeze us both in. And of course, the ladies up front, they love us and they made it work. So we were able to get seen on this day. And we were planning on making a one-day trip, but unfortunately, we ended up staying because my hubby just worked night shift and he was too tired to drive. I was too tired to drive, so we made that decision just to stay at my sister's house. So we ended up staying, but we did come home on Saturday. However, this is the day we ate out the most. For lunch, we ended up getting a Mexican place called Que Rico. We got $48.88 there. And then we ended up getting our favorite coffee place. So this will go in personal spending. So we ended up getting coffee for $12.35. And then I did get home that evening. Mama was too tired to do anything, so I just ended up saying, let's just go ahead and, get the kids food, and, I'm going to have a sandwich. There's not so much room in me right now for me to even want to eat anything anymore. So we just ended up getting some food for the kiddos, and then my hubby ended up getting something, and then he was like, are you sure you're not going to eat? So I ended up just getting a chicken sandwich. But that came out to $32.68 at McDonald's. And then comes into Sunday. Sunday was our lazy day, but we needed to get gas for the SUV. So we ended up going to Maverick for $41.88. So we got gas here. Thankfully, our gas prices have been going down quite a bit. And so we just put in that amount, $41.86 for gas. And then we ended up going to Bash's'. We ended up getting some groceries for $44.03. The following day, Monday, we ended up going to Bash's' once again, getting a few necessities for $33.22. We had no spend day on Tuesday, which is good. Just, no spend day, which is great, so that's good. And we also had a no spend day today as well. So we had 2 no spend days back to back, which looks like it's becoming a trend. 2 no spend days, 1 spend day, 2 no spend days. But, I'll get what I can take here. So that's awesome. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close this up and we'll jump into our weekly check-in in my notebook. Okay, so this is the weekly check-in. So we are in week 2 from January 5th to January 11th. What we do have budgeted here is what we have remaining and what we have spent. So we'll go ahead and do the calculations for what we've spent so far. And for personal We did spend $12.35, and let me move this in here somehow so you can see it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take our remaining from personal, which is 10, minus $12.35, and right now we do have a negative $2.35 right there. So not starting on the right foot, but you know, I will see what will happen with this 2 weeks. And then groceries, our total grocery amount we had spent was $89.52. Looks like we're going to be in a negative again. $65.22 minus $89.52, which comes out to be negative $26.65. And then for gas, our total gas was $77.25, and we do have $25.87, so $25.87 minus $77.25, which equals negative $51.38. All of this red, you guys, doesn't look too good. Eating out, we did spend $128.72. So we'll do 200 minus 128.72. Whoops, 72. Which equals to, 71.28, which is great. Household, we didn't spend anything. Miscellaneous, we did not spend anything. So we do have 5 and 10 remaining, which is great. We'll go ahead and I'll take it and leave it as that. But for now, we are negative in personal, groceries, gas, these 3 categories right here, which I'm not too, you know, I'm okay with at the moment because we're not at the end of the month and we still have one more paycheck that we do need to stuff here soon. Hopefully we'll get that done tomorrow and we can put money back in here and see where we are and what we have remaining for these next couple of weeks. And I am seeing that week 5, we are going to be in February a little bit, but I don't think that'll be a problem. But this is what we're looking at, you guys. We're already in the red. I should have anticipated our trip back home and put a little bit more money here, but it's not too much. It's not too drastic. We do have enough in my buffer to cover this amount if needed. But yeah, that will be my check-in at the moment. And we'll go to my transaction log so I can show you what we did also spend in our sinking funds, if you will. Okay, so these are the sinking funds that I do have currently. So on the 6th of January, so this is the Friday, I did tell you guys we did go to our chiropractor appointments. Copay for that was $9, and I used my HSA card for that. And then we ended up getting Starbucks that day, and I still have my gift card. I still have some money remaining on there. I do have a good amount since I did have a $50 gift card, and I actually got another gift card worth $15 during Christmas as well. I totally spaced that, but this money was spent on this gift card on the 9th of January. What day was that? Monday. After our travels and everything, we did need to wash the SUV. I have not washed her, so this will be coming out of our vehicle maintenance fund. So this will probably be the only thing we will be unstuffing in our vehicle maintenance binder. So we'll go ahead and jump into the cash unstuffing and take this out of vehicle maintenance. I'll go ahead and zoom you guys out so we can do the cash unstuffings. And I apologize for my voice, you guys. If you guys are totally brand new to my channel, me and my little family have been under the weather. I am slowly getting over whatever it is. I'm going to pull from a high priority for the vehicle maintenance. But hopefully next week I do feel a lot better. So let's jump into vehicle maintenance. Is probably my last category, and it is. And I'll go ahead and fill this out off camera, so we won't worry about that. So $13. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 8, and 13. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull $13 from here. And I did have some cash here that I did have for my unstuffing in case I needed it. It is $20. So let me count that out for you guys. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I have $20 for change in case I needed it, but it doesn't look like I need it at all. So I'll just combine these together. So that is $13 I did take from here, and I will mark this off that I did unstuff from our sinking funds. All right. And let me move my calculator out of the way. And we'll put this away since we do not need this anymore. We're done with this. We're going to go ahead and go back to our weekly check-in sheet. That way we can make sure we take out what we spent and make sure we do have the right denominations in my cash wallet we have here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull from mine. So I am in the negative, so we are going to just take out the entire $10 and just put it on this side. My son and my daughter, they already have their money. My son already spent his money. Groceries. We're just going to take the entire amount out because we are negative. So we'll just go ahead and put the money in like so. Okay. Gas, we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're taking out 20, 25, and 26. Sorry I didn't count the other one, but I was just trying to get this moving along. Eating out. So eating out, we'll have $71 left in here. We did spend $128.72. So we'll go ahead and make sure we do have the $71.28. So we'll go ahead and keep 50, and then we'll go ahead and pull the $21 from here. That way we do have 71 remaining. So we do have 21, and now we do have 50, 60, 71. $71. Okay. Which isn't too bad. I thought this would be depleted as well. I'm happy we still have some money left over. Household, we still have 5. And miscellaneous, we still have $10 in here, which is good. Surprisingly, I don't have any change. My hubby, I don't know what he put his change this week. He didn't give me anything, so I guess I have no change. And this is where all my receipts are. So if you do not know about Fetch, Fetch is a reward system. It's an app on your phone. You would download it, and then once you scan in your first receipt, if that's something you're interested in, I do have a code. If you like, you get 2,000 points, I get 2,000 points, and once you scan in your first receipt, those points will be divvied out to you and to me. So if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and take a look into it. It is a very great program. I use it all the time. The more points you get, the more you can redeem gift cards and such. So you can get like Starbucks, Amazon, Target, what have you. So if that's something you are interested in, I highly do recommend that. That will conclude my cash and stuffing, my weekly check-in video. These reds aren't something I am excited to see, but let's go ahead and count our cash, what I'll be depositing into my bank. So I'm going to take out 20. So 10, 15, 20, because that is the change I did have, and we'll just go ahead and hold on to it. All right, so I do have 100, 50, 200, 205, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 243 will be going into the bank after I unstuffed what we did spend. It's not the entire amounts. We are missing these amounts here, but hopefully when we do our next video for our cash stuffing for our payday here on Thursday, we can go ahead and make it even, if you will. But that will conclude it. I do appreciate it if you did stay this far into the video and see how we are. I do like doing weekly check-ins because it does keep me accountable and makes me realize I'm spending too much and I need to maybe budget more. If I didn't take this trip back home, I say this, we did the same thing last month, that this wouldn't be an issue. I'm assuming as soon as baby gets here, we won't be taking much trips or doing anything. So I feel like what we have budgeted is a realistic and attainable budget to keep. For right now, we'll just go ahead and go with it and see how we do. That is it. If you did stay this far in the video, please leave in the comments, leave the gas emoji, because that's the one I'm most in the hole in. And yeah, just go ahead and do that. That way I know you stayed this far, and I appreciate you if you did. And if you're brand new and you're not subscribed quite yet, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you. I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend. I do hope baby comes very soon. If you did not know, I am about 38 weeks pregnant. Can you believe that? I'm excited. I'm excited to get baby out of here as well. But that will be the end of my video, and I hope you did enjoy it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.